Oh, hello! Have you found yourself in a rabbit hole of a beautiful AI-generated art? So now you're browsing through the internet in an endless search for more dopamine? Well, same as I. So, let's go on this journey together. I propose such a deal. I will show you 10 of my favorite sources, mostly Instagram accounts, with one extra. And if you have any others you want to share, please do so in the comments below. This is an architectural edition. If you'd like to see a video about general concept arts, which I also have listed for myself, please let me know. Most of the pieces that will be shown were created with MIDJOURNEY. If you do not know what it is, please visit my account for a video about it. Okay, great, so let's get started. 10 plus 1 best AI architecture sources to admire. And yes, they are listed from the list, the most favorite ones, although all of them are great.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning, right?
Number 10. MIDJOURNEY community feed. You can access it on midjourney.com on your account via this little sign in here. You can write in the search whatever you want. I wrote obviously architecture, and then you can admire all those beautiful pictures. It is especially important that you can access also the prompts that were written and then try them again yourself. As you can see in here, I've chosen prompt by Po-chan to try it myself. Shorter prompts and less specific ones will result in more various solutions. From what I know right now, there are no strict rules about copyright and prompts, but I would suggest that if we are using exactly the same words as someone else, we should at least sign them. Nevertheless, I think this web page is really great for finding new inspirations. Number 9. Daryl Anselmo. This may be a 9, but, well, as you can see, it is beautiful nevertheless. Some of the pictures are mostly cinematic, as this one, and beautiful in this way, but there are also pictures that are inspiring in the form of architecture. For example, this Rococo ice castle on there. I have no idea how to read that. As you can see, he uses quite imaginative prompts to push the ideas further and further into unknown. Number 8. Igor Pantic. Actually, if you're an architect or an architecture student, you may already know him through this design, Steampunk Pavilion, which is quite famous, I would say. Nevertheless, what I find the most interesting in his Instagram account is this relationship between his real-life work, as you can see in here, and his MIDJOURNEY prompt generations. As you can see, there is this fascinating influence. They are not the same, they are quite connected. The first ones are made out of wood, his traditional material, but those ones are from stone. But still, I feel this connection. I think it's quite recognizable. If we go further, we can find, for example, this picture. And if anyone else would show me that, I would say pretty crazy, abstract and futuristic. But knowing his previous work, I would say maybe it's not so crazy. It's just not our times, but we'll see what happens in the future, I would say. Number 7. Hassan Ragab. I'm sorry if I have not pronounced it properly. Please, if you know how to do it, let me know in the comments below. But let's focus on our main topic. He uses MIDJOURNEY to create such amazing pictures, as you can see. What I like in this Instagram account the most are specific influences. For example, here, pharaonic temples. Or in here, approach towards pharaonic architecture, as you can see. What is also inspiring for me is that somehow some of his pictures look like they would be futuristic and abstract interpretations of real architecture styles. For example, when I'm looking at this, I cannot think about anything else than Art Nouveau. Or for example, here, like, I don't know, maybe it's my strange idea, but I see Gothic in here. Number 6. Edward McIntosh. What I like the most in his accounts is the story. He writes the story, as you can see here, in chapters that creates context for the MIDJOURNEY architecture he's creating. If I understood correctly, this one is the first chapter, yes, it's here. You can read about the nomads and their life and how it developed alongside with the architecture he's showing with his prompts. To be honest, it's almost as you would be reading quite good book, but also with the context of the architectural pictures in the background. Number 5. Impossible homes. This may be not so much inspiring in terms of the form of architecture, but it's just so much fun to watch. Like, have you ever wondered how a home in a shell would look like? Well, now you can see it. Or homes on the trees. And I especially like this one. This is so beautiful in the graphical style. Fun fact, with previous works there was usually mentioned MIDJOURNEY. I guess this was the program AI used. Right now there is nothing about the program, so who knows, maybe it's still MIDJOURNEY. Actually, dear Impossible Homes, if you are watching this, please let us know. I'm really curious how you're managing to do such amazing quality pictures. Number 4. Material Artifact, Marcus Farr. Again, as with Igor Pantic, I would like to focus first about his works before AI. As you can see, it was mostly connected to dune sand. I especially love this idea. This is biosynthetic sand formations made out of pure desert dune sand. No glue, no resin. As you can see here in the comments, this is a prototype material for local architecture to limit the need for importing sand from Australia and Asia. So well, this was before AI, and now let's go to our main topic. As you can see, he started with experiments based on his previous experience. So, sand again. But what I find the most interesting here is this, concrete and organic shapes blended together. I have put it so far up on the list because I found that kind of realistic compared to other things, for example, Impossible Homes. This is going to, I think, change the world someday, so yes, I've put it as 4th. There are also some other experiments, for example, Gothic hybrids and ruins. Okay, so we got to the podium. Number 3, Jose Sanchez. As you can see on his Instagram account, he's doing more realistic visualizations with AI than others I've shown you. I especially like him by this simplicity, I would say. For example, in here, you can actually imagine something like that being a real building somewhere. There is also this fascinating, like, pink thing with him. I have no idea why pink, but there's a lot of it. And to be honest, I really like how it contrasts with greenery and concrete and wood he uses. And it started to be so recognizable that it's quite easy to see his images in other places. I also like that he treats studies with MIDJOURNEY as actual studies. For example, in here, agricultural and inhabitation imaginaries. Is actually doing something to push forward our understanding of some of those concepts. Number 2, William Garner. As you can see, the quality of his images is just amazing, but what I like the most is not just the quality, it's the idea of using 2 separate AI engines, DALLE 2 and MIDJOURNEY, to create fascinating concepts. For example, in here, original MIDJOURNEY image with DALLE 2 extension. I also like that somehow his imaginaries are looking more thought through. For example, in here, those are not just normal MIDJOURNEY swirls and curls as MIDJOURNEY tends to do them. It's more inspiring, realistically inspiring. I really like those shapes. There are of course also pictures that are just so pretty and so nice to look at. But there is also this interesting series of pictures in here with ideas generated from real projects, real designs, of variations using AI. I can definitely imagine that someday we will use in our architectural practices those techniques to prompt some new ideas about the shapes of the buildings. Number 1, Leach. And I'm saying this with all my heart. This includes all his profiles, Instagram account, as you can see in here, which is just amazing in the forms, like so fluid forms. Just look at this. But also this includes his YouTube account, this particular video, and for example this video done by Blessed Arc, but also his books, his webpage, like truly everything. So let's go back to his Instagram account, as this is the one that is the easiest to show. So of course, yes, if you are interested, truly interested in artificial intelligence in architecture, I would totally recommend reading some of his texts or watching interview with him.
I do believe we have a winner.
Well, yes, we do have a winner, but I think we forgot about one thing, about one extra I promised you, and this is my Instagram account. As you can see, I've started putting there not quite long ago some AI architecture I've been creating mostly with MIDJOURNEY. what I would like to share with you now is this, for example, this series I've called Architecture of Feelings, which I prompted by, as you can see, just by asking architecture and one of the feelings. And what I found especially interesting in MIDJOURNEY is how it understands what a feeling is. But also I've put here something like, okay, this may be a dirty trick, but apartment interior, most Instagram likes. I've done it to check what MIDJOURNEY thinks, what MIDJOURNEY imagines as most Instagram likes, and well, you can tell me what you think about it. Now that's it. Thank you for watching this video, hope you liked it. Please visit the Instagram accounts I've shown you, the description is full of links to them. If you have any other sources you would like to share or requests for another YouTube video, please let me know in the comments below. See you, bye bye!